September 1st has always been a date of secrets, scandals, and shocks. On this day, the wreck of the Titanic rose from the shadows of the deep ocean. A king who thought he was the sun itself finally burned out. A chess match became a Cold War battlefield. And the world was tricked into the deadliest war in history. All starting with a lie. This is the story of September 1st and the 10 unbelievable events that happened on this very day. 1st September history fact number 10, Titanic's ghost rises, 1985. Imagine a ship that haunted humanity for 73 years. The Titanic. On September 1st, 1985, oceanographer Robert Ballard discovered her broken remains nearly 2 miles under the Atlantic. But here's the twist. Ballard wasn't actually searching for Titanic. He was on a top-secret U.S. Navy mission, hunting for nuclear submarines. Once that job was done, he used the remaining time to look for Titanic. And there it was, split in two, eerily preserved like a ghostly tomb. Rusticles dripped from chandeliers. Children's shoes lay in the sand. Plates and wine bottles still sat on the seabed. When the world saw the first images, it was like the dead whispering from the deep. The ship was gone, but its legend had only grown stronger. 1st September history fact number 9. The Sun King's final sunset, 1715, he called himself the Sun King. Because just like the sun, he believed everything revolved around him. Louis XIV ruled France for 72 years, the longest reign in European history. He built the dazzling Palace of Versailles, where he held endless balls and affairs with more than a dozen mistresses. His court was so extravagant that people said, if Versailles sneezes, all of Europe catches a cold. But his glory had a cost. Endless wars and crushing taxes starved the common people. So when he died on September 1st, 1715, after a reign so long he outlived his own heirs, many Parisians cheered in the streets. A king who once made France shine brighter than the sun had left his people in darkness. 1st September history fact number 8. The first woman's voice on the phone,
Hey,
1878. Do you know that on September 1st, 1878, the world heard a woman's voice on the telephone for the very first time? Her name was Emma Nutt, and she became the world's first female telephone operator. Before her, all operators were teenage boys, and customers hated it. They were rude, they played pranks, they even swore at callers. Emma changed everything. Her calm, soothing voice made telephone calls polite, professional, even beautiful. Within months, every boy was fired and replaced by women. Emma Nutt didn't just connect phone calls, she connected people with respect. In fact, the operator voice we all imagine today started with her. The 1st of September history. Fact number 7 asterisk. The world fooled into war, 1939. September 1st, 1939, is remembered as the day World War II began. But here's the sinister truth. It started with a lie. The night before, German soldiers disguised as Polish troops staged a fake attack on a German radio station near the border. They even dressed concentration camp prisoners in Polish uniforms, killed them, and left the bodies as evidence. Hitler then went on radio and declared, "Poland has attacked us. We must defend ourselves." That staged performance, now known as the Gleiwitz Incident, gave him the excuse to invade Poland. One false flag, one giant lie, and the deadliest war in human history began. The 1st of September history fact number 6. The chess match that was really a war, 1972, on this day. Chess wasn't just a game, it was a Cold War battlefield. In Reykjavik, Iceland, American Bobby Fischer faced Soviet champion Boris Spassky in what became known as the match of the century. The Soviets had dominated chess for 24 years. To them, it wasn't just a sport, it was proof of Soviet superiority. But Fischer was different. He demanded new rules, showed up late, even accused cameras of distracting him. The drama was so Intense that Spassky himself once applauded Fischer's brilliant move in the middle of a match. September 1st, 1972, Fischer officially took the crown, and suddenly, a chessboard victory felt like a nuclear strike without the bombs. It wasn't just chess, it was war. With pawns and kings instead of soldiers. 1st September history fact number 5. Humanity dares Saturn, 1979. On this day, NASA's Pioneer 11 became the first spacecraft ever to visit Saturn. But the mission was full of danger. To get close, Pioneer had to fly straight through Saturn's mysterious rings, and no one knew if deadly rocks or debris were hiding there. Scientists feared it could be destroyed in an instant, but Pioneer 11 survived. The photos it sent back stunned the world. Breathtaking views of Saturn's rings, its swirling storms, and its moons up close for the very first time. It was a reminder that human curiosity is fearless, willing to risk everything to touch the unknown. The 1st of September history fact number 4. The day bullets rained in Congress, 1954. September 1st, 1954. A quiet afternoon in the U.S. Capitol turned into chaos. 4 Puerto Rican nationalists pulled out guns from the visitor's balcony and opened fire inside the House of Representatives. 5 congressmen collapsed, bleeding on the floor. It was the first time modern America had seen its lawmakers under direct attack in the chamber itself. The image of elected officials scrambling for cover shocked the entire nation. Though all 5 victims survived, the message was clear. Even the halls of democracy weren't safe from violence. The 1st of September history fact number 3. Tarzan's creator is born, 1879. Edgar Rice Burroughs was born on September 1st, 1879. But here's the surprising part. He wasn't successful at all in his early life. He failed at military school, bounced through meaningless jobs, and by his 30s, he was broke. Out of desperation, he picked up a pen and started writing stories. That gamble created Tarzan, a character who became an icon of adventure, swinging through jungles, raised by apes larger than life. From failure to fame, Burroughs proved that sometimes the greatest stories are written by those who once had nothing. The 1st of September history fact number 2. A New World in the Sky, 1804. On this day in 1804, German astronomer Carl Harding discovered the asteroid Juno. In an age before space telescopes, astronomers spent endless nights staring at the heavens, sketching what they saw. Discovering a new world wasn't just science. It was like explorers of old finding new continents on Earth. For humanity, every asteroid was a fresh piece of the universe's puzzle. And Juno, one of the largest, became a shining reminder of how small we are compared to the endless sky. Asterisk the 1st of September history, fact number 1. The day the world changed forever, 1939. September 1st, 1939. German tanks rolled into Poland, and the world was dragged into the bloodiest war in history. Cities fell. Families were torn apart. Within days, Britain and France declared war on Germany. What began with a staged lie the night before turned into 6 years of destruction, genocide, and more than 70 million deaths. September 1st became the date humanity learned just how much damage a single lie, a single invasion, a single leader's ambition could cause. Asterisk. So September 1st wasn't just another day on the calendar. It was the day a ghost ship returned, a king fell, a war began with a lie, and even Saturn revealed its secrets. Which of these stories shocked you the most? Tell me in the comments. And don't forget, tomorrow we uncover 10 more hidden moments from history.